Hey guys, it do be your boy Chili here. Just wanted to do a quick little, update, how things are going with the channel, stuff like that. Now, the first thing, the most important thing that I wanted to say here, and this is specifically for all my Patreon peeps. I've basically suspended the Patreon payments starting from, I believe it was November of last year. So it's been over half a year, except for if you noticed, last month or this month. What is this month? July? I think it's July right now, right? Yeah. July was, you were charged for July. And a lot of people are saying, oh boy, we get videos. And now I forgot to, because see, the way the Patreon thing works is I have to press a button to cancel it every single month. I can't just, turn it off and it stays off, which is dumb. But yeah, so that was an accident. But we'll figure stuff out. I'm gonna definitely be putting out videos every week here. Gonna be more stuff in the moisture project. I'm gonna show you. I've actually got the thing running. It's been running for a little while. I'm gonna show you stuff I've been doing there. It'll be a fun time, and some other stuff as well, and some stuff with part of that. This whole project thing is going to involve C++. So we'll be getting some C++ in there as well. That's cool. A lot, I think probably I've been getting, emails. Nothing, not emails, but like comments on videos. Nothing like, really mean or anything. But people being like, Chili, where's more C++? Where's the graphics? And the thing about that is, I got the new baby. And I'm working 2 jobs here right now. I don't really have the time to devote to videos. So when I do put videos out, and this is part of the reason why I basically suspended the Patreon. But when I do put videos out, when I get time, it's going to be on stuff that I was going to do anyways. And I might as well take a little bit of extra time, or sometimes, a fair bit of extra time to, record it and then edit it and put it out. But I can't, devote time just to bespoke content for YouTube. That's just not in the cards at all. So when you're getting videos, just know that the alternative isn't different videos of topics that you would like better. The alternative is the videos you get right now or no videos at all. That's the whole thing. And I'm not salty about it. Sometimes I get a little salty, but I got to realize when people are saying, like, where's the graphics? They're not being dicks. It's because they enjoy the content. So it's actually a compliment. And I got to get myself in that mindset. Because when I see a comment like that, and I'm like, people are complaining, it's not like that. It's a perception thing. But anyways, so yeah. Videos on things, that I'm going to be doing, like embedded programming and stuff like that. So this is a cool thing, but I did a little project, a different project than the moisture one. And I'm going to be showing that off. But basically, we got this mobile. Baby likes it a lot, but it's not very mobile because it doesn't actually spin. So I put on a controller on there with a Raspberry Pi Zero and Wi-Fi control with a servo that spins the thing. I can control it from my cell phone on the local network. It's very cool. And I'll be showing that off. Actually, let me show you guys something here. So on this kick of doing embedded programming, electronics, microelectronics, stuff like that, I decided I'm gonna get some stuff. So I got this oscilloscope. I've always wanted an oscilloscope ever since I was like in university or even before. And you can get some ones that are on Banggood for real cheap, and they're great. They're great for like hobbyist stuff. You probably wouldn't want to use this, in like a laboratory or an actual like repair facility, testing, calibration. But for messing around, it is amazing and great price, like $200. And this one has a lot of features. It's got like a signal generator, 2 channels, and pretty good memory for capture. So here. And this is going to be the stuff that is replacing the pick that I have currently running in my my moisture controller. So I'm going to be adding a little bit of a user interface. You can see here I've got this capacitive touch thing here. I've got an LCD, and if it'll focus, Yeah, please focus. You can see when I'm touching this thing, it's actually lighting up. I just did a little test program where I can test the touch, and you can see here when I touch it, it's lighting up different cells in this display here. So this is cool. I got this set up, hooked up to Visual Studio Code, so I can build from within code. It's not easy to get that crap set up, by the way. It's very annoying, but I get it. And I can debug and I can step through the code and everything. It's very cool. I'm in the process of, because a lot of this stuff was originally done in PIC. So Basic C, I'm in the process of upgrading that to C++. But anyways, so I got this oscilloscope, and I've got it right now set it up to the SDA line on the I2C bus. And so the I2C bus is what is used to communicate with both this LCD and this capacitive touch panel. And that's a serial interface. And here, I've got the actual, I've got a signal on that. I can see, it gets very fast. You can see this is 500 milliseconds. I can crank that up. Let's see if we can, we pump up the jams here. We can see 200 milliseconds. I can get better than that. 100 milliseconds. Oh yeah. So here we can see, we can actually see the individual bits of this serial signal here. And I just want to get back to the start of the signal if I can. Yeah, here we go. And now if I touch the display, it will trigger and it will capture the transfer on the bus. So you can see here when I touch, the bit there, I don't know if you can see it, right under the 4K PT part. Release, it's gone. Touch, here's your bit back. Pretty cool. So I'll touch that, then I'll touch it, then I'll touch another pin. You can see it added an additional bit. I'll remove my finger from that pin, and then I'll remove my finger from the first one. Yeah, so it's cool. This thing actually has the ability, if I look into the trigger menu, I believe, it has the ability to directly read like I2C. So it can interpret I2C for you from the trigger and do stuff like that. So if I set it to ITC here, you can see I can actually specify an address that I want to trigger on, and I can specify trigger things specific to I2C bus, and I can have channel 1 on the clock and channel 2 on the data. And there's many features on this thing I haven't even begun to dive into. I haven't even really calibrated the probes or anything. I've just been playing around with it a little bit, but it's cool. It's fun. And it might make a feature in a video. I've also upgraded my soldering station. You can see here, I've actually got like a proper. Before I just had one of those fire starters. Now I've got this thing is pretty compared to what I was using before. This thing is amazing. And look at my tip, boys. This tip, it's so clean, and it's not gonna focus on it, is it? We got it focused for 1 second. But this tip is amazingly clean and so slick, and it's glistening. My tip is glistening, and I love it. So, yeah, you always keep your tips wet, boys. You never want to cool down your tip all dry and crusty. It's no good. But anyways, so yeah, that's what that's going on about. And one more thing. So I'm going to be putting up videos as usual on moisture. I'm going to be making sure I get them out every week. Because I charge, but a lot of people, they aren't really on the Patreon for even that sort of stuff, even though there's going to be some C++ in that series. But, so I figure I'll do something a little different since I accidentally forgot to turn off the Patreon for a month. I'll do some fun videos, and I'm thinking on just some simple multi-threading stuff, Again, it's not going to be the full chili treatment. Don't expect something that's super planned out and edited with, memes and shit. I know y'all loving the memes, but no, I'm gonna play around a little bit with multi-threading, talk a little bit about that stuff in C++, and it should be a fun time. I was planning on saving that for, one of the options for Chill Starter whenever that launched, but I don't know when that is going to be launching. We're definitely on a wait and see with that bad boy. But you never know. In the future, in the medium future, I might have a little bit of a change of my work situation. Instead of working 2 jobs, I might just be working one. So we'll see. Might get some extra time. But for right now, yeah. More stuff, embedded stuff, fun with electronics, and eventually we'll be using C++ to program our microelectronics. Playing around with stuff like this oscilloscope and soldering station. And eventually, maybe not this month, but definitely by next month, I want to get, at least a couple of videos out on multi-threading, just some fun stuff to play around with. A little bit of variety, something that won't tax my my workload too much, but that I'm sure many of you guys will be interested in. So that's where we're at. And yeah, I hope you'll be looking forward to it. Hope everyone's good, safe, everything's, in the world, everything's maybe picking up the whole coronavirus thing. I don't know. We're all still locked down here in Japan, but yeah, that's the update, and I'll see you guys when I see you guys.